Ducky. Leo. Here's a tip for everybody. Don't read scary books at night. Yeah, especially if you're going off certain medications. It's just not a good idea. I found this book at Goodwill that I thought would be interesting to read because it was about supposedly true ghost stories in the Midwest. And most of them looked to be like they were, pretty old, like from the 1800s. And I thought, well, that could be interesting because it could be historical. But the point is, it was bad because it made me scared. And the cats can sense when I'm scared. And that was okay when I was reading about Iowa because I grew up in Iowa and I knew most of those stories by Leo. But then when I started to read the ones about Wisconsin, well, for whatever reason, that really bugged me. And Leo was lying on me. I was laying on the couch and Leo was lying on top of me. But all of a sudden he looks up like he sees something awful, digs his claws into my leg really bad and basically raked up my entire right leg. And I thought, no good can come from this. So I washed up the scratches and wounds best I could. And I mean, I had these on, so I wasn't, I didn't have shorts on, thank God. But yeah, and I know he didn't mean it. I know that. So Leo's my alpha male and he protects me. But he just lifted himself off and went running madly towards something that he perceived was a threat. And so I went and washed myself up good with soap and water, and then I put triple antibiotic ointment on all over. So that's my tip for the day. Stay away from scary books. just don't. Yeah. Just don't do that. There's so many better ways to spend your time, like getting love from your kitties and piggies and bunnies. But the thing with my male cats is I have always noticed that they are extremely protective of me. And if they perceive something as a threat, they're going to go after it. Our first male cat we had together when we first got married, his name was Oli. And Oli actually trained Leo before he died to take over his duties. You could see it. And one night, Oli thought that Wayne was hurting me, which he wasn't. But he ran up and bit Wayne on the butt as hard as he could. I couldn't believe it because that's how protective they are of their female caretakers. Yeah. Right, Leo? Yeah. They just are. They're so very protective, especially of their women. I've noticed. You are. And I love you.